Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. In today's session, we're going to seek those that sadly may have been or was that. When I put my bio keyword search, curious if anybody of those that have sadly been that. If they can come through, I'm going to turn on an app called Spirit Talker so they can communicate. Otherwise, we have these devices and tools for them to communicate, since we can't hear them all the time. And that is the REM pod in the back. It's got the red light on. If you touch it, get close to it, it should either click or beep. If you grab onto it, like the antenna, it should go bonkers. Yep. Just like that. So you're figuring that out. Cool. The clear cat balls, there's 3 of them. If you tap, shake, pick up those balls, they should light up to tell me which area you're at. Are you to the left, to the right, or right in front of me? So, again, supposedly less than 11,000 have that bio keyword search that I just showed you. So I'm curious if any of those that had sadly been that want to come through. Because I was curious as what session idea I should do for the next one. And unfortunately, that popped up. And I was like, wait, did you just tell me an idea? Did somebody who wants to come through? Okay. So here we are. Maybe that one that put that on the Spirit Talker a bit ago will want to come through. And I don't know why it keeps focusing in and out. So again, we'll see. I think I heard you. Yep, I did. So they're still here. To gain the energy to use these tools as well as this app, please take it from my light sources. There's one up above called the ceiling light, and 2 tall things that are bright called lamps. Light is your source of energy. Should be pretty relatively easy to grab and soak up or whatever you do, and then continue to try to use these tools. Okay? And I didn't realize I didn't have a sip of water before I started. Oopsies.
Francis.
I got a Francis with an actual ES. That's a female name. Hold on. We have 19. So we have 19 that show. Okay.
I've been here 200 years.
So around there, 1700s to 1800s. Okay. Well, they're showing up. Well, hello to any of Francis. There's 19 of you. Let's see. If I just do a quick little scroll to see if anybody was from the 1826. Oh.
I scare people.
Interesting. Could be that. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to look for this one right here. Francis Post Wickham. So basically, you were born 1821, sadly passed away 1854. So, yeah.
I miss my family.
Oh, okay. So wait, maybe this wasn't them getting HANG, AED, but the person that did this to them was. So it says Frances and her husband were K'd by a field hand with this name, which just in case it pops up, who had worked for the Wickhams but was let go. That one sneaked into the house and oh wow. Wow, so it was him that was HANGED. Okay. So they passed away at 33, same with her husband. I'm so sorry, did I find you? Your story?
Amelia.
Hi, Amelia. There's a bunch of ladies. So again, maybe they weren't the ones that were, again, HANGED, but were the reasoning someone did get. Okay, so I found you. Just in case there are... Nope, that was the only one. Hi, I think I found her. Yeah. I did indeed find her. There's another one maybe. Frances Turner Kidder. The last person to be publicly, I'll just say H, in Britain, or Britann, sorry. So there's that one. So no photo of her, no great photo, but there's Frances Turner Kidder. Yeah. Whoa. Maybe I found her. Whoa. Did I find you? Inspire.
Inspire.
Yeah, there's another one that was 1824 to 1851. Also, somebody who wasn't H, but somebody tied to them was. Yeah. Just in case, her name's Frances Underwood Murphy. I hate when they do this. Ugh. Too much to read, unfortunately. Alright. Yeah. So it seems like, yeah, they did that stupid thing where people paid to make, okay, anyways.
Gash.
That could be that one with the AXE. So that might be the first one I mentioned. And her husband. Okay. Okay, so, the husband was. Yeah, it's too long to read the story of this one. So basically, this is the one I found, but it's too long. So basically, I can't read that. Sorry. Too long. I can link it for others to read. It's too long. Way too long. Okay, anyways. It's tied to her husband as well. The one that was H for this one. Okay, so somebody was again M'd from the sounds of it. And it might be Frances and possibly her husband. Gonna type in Amelia. Didn't forget her. Oh.
I can protect you.
Okay. So we have 5 that mention Amelia and that word H. So we have somebody who may have M'd the first one, who was very young, like 30s or under 30s, I mean, like late 20s. So I'll just show you. So basically, Amelia Nuttall, seems like that person that may have M'd her was H for her M. And let's see. Oh. Ouch. So this one...
It's about to begin.
Okay. So apparently this one right here in the second one, she did to a bedpost. So she did it to herself. Ooh, okay. Oh no. So Amelia was H by a mob. Yikes. Sorry, that's just 3. I have to scroll to see the other 2. I don't know if that's just a phrase.
I know I am dead.
Oh, okay. That's been a while since I saw that come through. So apparently this one, Dyer, Amelia Dyer, she was H by that one right there. So these that are coming through, one of them for sure knows that they have passed away. Okay. So we definitely got some strong activity on Frances, who may have been gashed by an AXE due to being M'd and possibly with her husband. Because of that one particular man that starts with an N. That was probably the first one that came through with the interactivity of the REM pod. Because it matches with the 200, been here for 200 years. I scare people. Well, that could be a person that, again, M's people. And people who watch this are aware of what I'm saying when I say the M word, the K word, and now the H word. I miss my family. Or that could be, again, because they were wrongfully M'd. Like out of the blue. And then Amelia came through, and I just found a few 5 Amelias, and I share those quickly. So there you go. So I don't know. There's also somebody who's here to protect me because I am doing a very intense
Birdie.
A very intense topic because of who could have been H'd. Whether it was the one that was the M or the ones that were wait, hold on. The ones that did the M or the ones who were tied to somebody who was M'd. Okay? Does that make sense? I don't know. All right, Birdie, hold on. I don't know if Birdie's in here or not, but it's worth a try. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, more like yes, ma'am. But are you referring to yes to my question? Referring to how there could be different spirits coming through? Those that did the stuff to be H'd, and those that were
Planet.
Okay. Or those that were M'd, and those accused of the ones that were M'd were H'd. Or those that, yeah, you know what I mean. No Bertie, but maybe Bert. We got 10 Bert. 2 Berts. So we have, oh, yeah.
I had a bad past.
That could be somebody who decided to possibly choose to do the M because of their behavior. So, I'm right. I'm always right, right? Yeah? So the reason why they had a bad past is because of their situation with their living, from their family causing them to be the behavior that they chose to do, again, end people. Wow. Okay, so anyways, Bert Wilson, who was about 60, was found H'd to passing on a Saturday night in a barn. Is this Bert Wilson, maybe? Also coming in? Same time? Hi, Bert Wilson. You got my attention. So, here this one is. It makes sense why he's coming through, because again, he was wrongfully, not wrongfully, but, yeah, wrongfully. Otherwise, it's this one too. Bert Serena, who again H'd himself. Wow. So either the two have some very dark reasoning behind their H. Wow. Okay.
Sickness took me.
Is that why you gotta be kidding me. Bert. So Bert Jefferson Serena was 69 when he chose to H himself. Suppose. So let's read it together. Mm-hmm. So it didn't mention if he was sick though. Sickness took me. Duh. Sorry, brain finally clicked in. It wasn't because of illness. Your mental state, right? Let's see if I'm right. Bippity boppity boop on the REM pod or capel. Sickness, meaning your mental health, caused you to do what you did to either someone else or yourself regarding to the H word. Is that it? Your mind was sick, aka mental illness. That's my thought when I put it together regarding the people that would do stuff like this. Okay, of course.
Hung, drawn and quartered.
Well, there's that H word. So someone from way back in ancient times is coming through? Or are you guys letting us know that that also occurred? Because again, it's the H word, H-U-N-G. Wow. So is there somebody from that time? And just kind of letting us know that, hey, we too, unfortunately, passed away very brutally in those times. It's probably not going to be in the Find a Grave, though, just so you know. So again, to be H'd, drawn, and quartered was a method of capital punishment used to end men's lives that were convicted of high treasons in the medieval and early modern times. So there you go. Interesting. So again, the topic is with that H word. So somebody definitely wanted to let me know that, hey, we too also were, unfortunately. So I don't know if the sickness, like a real illness, disease, took them and they ended up deciding to, in their own choice, to leave the world.
Cave.
Oh, sorry, cave. I thought it said, okay. To leave this world in their own terms by using the H word. Cave. Well, apparently, that is interesting. I just Googled that word, cave, and we get this. What are the odds? I wouldn't know that. Did you know that? And this means that? What? Hey, thank you for the new knowledge that I did not know. So, today you learned what cave means in Vietnamese. Interesting. I mean, I just typed in HUNG and cave, and that's what popped up. Who knew? Who knew? Hmm, hmm, hmm. Wow. This is interesting. Again, you guys, you put it on me. When I said I need an idea, what should my idea be? And then as I was watching my premiere that day, it said that HUNG.
Find my body.
And I'm like, okay, so I guess that's what we'll do. Well, it's kind of hard to find your body. If it was in a cave, I don't know. Yes, in the cave? Okay. So you were H'd and maybe your body was left in a cave? Can you do this for me if you were? Oops, sorry. So you can either do that by shaking, tapping on a cat ball. If you believe your remains are in a cave after being H'd, because they wanted to hide the CRIME, or the REM pod.
Joe.
Hi, Joe. Is that your name? So Joe's telling me he may have been H'd, and then eventually his body was disposed of by being left in a cave, which most people wouldn't think to leave. Wouldn't think to look in a cave. And my fear is that it probably is tied to bear caves, which means that that body probably was, by bears. So therefore, the remains are not going to be much. So either, again, it's decayed and your skeletons are there, or the bear did what they naturally do with that type of meat. Anyways, sorry, I know, kind of weird. Sorry, Joe. Do you need me to say a prayer? If Joe needs me to say a prayer because of what...
My legs.
Wow. Let's see. Was he H'd and then they tied ROPE to his legs and then obviously he was passed away and then took his body that way? Probably by horse. Ooh. And then tossed in a cave? Again, you're the one telling the story. I'm just going with what I believe could have happened. But you can confirm if we're getting somewhere. REM pod, cat ball, and maybe orange or red on the EMF meter, which is that one with the green light. I don't know. I can look up and see if that name was found. Otherwise, there's this Legend of Joe's Cave. Okay, I don't know. I can just what I typed in. Living.
Living.
Whoa, hold up. I mean, it's short for Joseph, but Joe, right? So we got this one. Human remains found in an Idaho cave as an outlaw who passed away over 100 years ago. Joseph Lovelace, interesting last name, most likely had passed away in 1916 at age 46, and his remains were preserved in the Civil Defense caves for as long as 63 years. Whoa. Unfortunately, I cannot click on links like that, but whoa.
We are here always.
So if you're referring to the living, meaning me, and the spirits are letting us know that they watch over the living, they're always here. And you did mention earlier that you're here to protect us. So again, it's a combination of many spirits coming through, including the ones that were H'd. So there you go. It was recently discovered 6 years ago. So did I help you find your body? by telling Joseph Lovelace's story, aka Joe, who was an outlaw in Idaho? Can you again confirm, if possible? Cat ball, REM pod, or EMF meter to orange or red? Because you're welcome if I found you. I don't know. How do you explain that? Right? It says right here, cave, find my body. Joe, my legs. Oh, the living found him, of course. The living eventually did find his remains. Okay. Maybe that's also what it means. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm still going to look up that name, Joe, just like I did with Bert, and just see how many pop up. 21. There's 20 that mentioned the H word. But there's so many. I'd just rather focus on that one story about the cave.
The world has changed.
Yes, it has. Depending on if you're the one from 200 years ago, the one from medieval times, as well as the one from 1916. Yes, because right now, it is 2026. So much has changed. Look, I can speak to the people that have passed away and see their interactivity, right? Isn't that kind of cool? You probably didn't think you were going to be able to do that. But here you are with the Tata Lazaria, telling me your story being found, or at least heard of. Can't see you, can't really hear you, but I can, again, interact with you. So we have, like I said, 21 Joes, okay? But instead of telling you and finding out any particular one, I'm just, again, focusing on Joe in the cave. But here you go. There's 21. And just because Joe is a short name for Joseph, just seeing how many Josephs. Too many. Way too many. There you go. Okay? Way too many. Way. Hi, Macy. Doesn't sound like you were the one that did it. Probably the one that was M'd. No, Macy. Darn it. Yeah, I'm not getting anything on Macy. Sorry. So Macy is a nickname for something. I forgot. I looked it up a while back ago, just like Birdie and Joe. Okay. May? Well, let's try May. Oh, yes, we got May. 5 May. Good thing I looked it up. So your nickname might be Macy. So we got...
Did you hear me?
So again, I was just mentioning how we don't really get to physically hear spirits talk. But if you're just putting it through like this, I can hear you that way. So if you did try to speak to me, I did not hear you. I'm so sorry, Macy. Oh, wow, I can feel you though. Holy bagolies. Are you trying again? Left side, all the way up to my neck, arm. Fortunately, I have pants on, so I can't feel you there. Did you just... Macy? May? I got 5 May. You're probably thanking me for, again, thinking of Macy being tied to a May. But here's the 5 without clicking on each one. I'm just going to show the whole page, okay? Wow. So we have... So, yep, I knew it. The first one was M'd, and somebody was H because of it. Oh no! This one, the second one.
Violet.
So basically, May, Kari, was the first white woman to be H'd. Wow. And apparently her son too.
Grace.
Wow, what? Hold up. Going too fast for me. So apparently, so I don't know, man H or M? Okay, so she probably didn't do it.
Are you here for me?
I'm here for many of the ones that may have sadly been H'd or M'd. Oh, okay. Well, that last one's not a big issue. But it's a young one. Is that a dog? It's a dog. We got a dog. May is a dog. Cute. I just stumbled upon that one. Get stumbled. Feel. Anyways. I know. Stubble, not stumble. Stubbled.
Party.
Party. Well, is someone letting me know that they may have been at a party and then was taken, their life was taken, like M'd, and eventually that person that may have M'd them was H'd? I don't know. I don't know. Grace, I'm going to type your name in. There's 7 Graces. Oh no, so Grace Smith, you M'd a little infant girl, and we're publicly H'd. And then we have an unknown last name of a Grace.
Can you stay a while?
Yes, we can. Again, 30 minutes. Usually I was going to see if it was going to be a short one or a long one. It might be an hour session. So another 28 minutes or so. So again, it says right here, Grace of the unknown last name was H'd. Oh, apparently one of the first slave women. Oh, that's not good. Oh, and this one right here was the last person to be H'd. Interesting. Oh, apparently this one might be tied to the M of this person. Interesting. Oh, hey, Gracie May. Your face.
Your face.
Thanks. Okay. Anyway, so Gracie May. I don't know. Something about, I don't know. It's interesting how it says May, and Macy is also a nickname for me. See, again, maybe she was M'd. The one right there, the stifle. There's so many. So I'm just going to stop there with the Grace, unfortunately. Oh, hi. Welcome back. Someone's coming back. Or coming in. Oh, Violet Sawyer and Violet Martin, too. It's a very unique name, so it helps narrow it down, apparently. Violet Martin. Oh, good. It's not a bad thing. She just decorated. Okay, cool. Party. I don't know.
Help me.
Okay, I can help you. Hold up. So, okay, so Violet Sawyer, unfortunately, did get H'd by being an M because she was guilty. Okay. I can help whoever.
Edge.
I can help edge. Well, yes, the REM pod is at the edge. So what you can do is just get a little closer just like that. The closer you are, the more beepity beep and lighty light. If you need that extra energy to get it to go off, because you were able to make it clickety click, take it from my light sources, okay? 2 light sources that are called lamps. Not sure how long ago you passed. And then 1 ceiling light. So light is your energy. So you can give it a go if you need help trying to figure out how to use that thing at the edge. Otherwise, you're letting me know that you were sadly aged.
Died a long time ago.
That's what I figured. I figured that. I was just mentioning it. So electricity wasn't a thing back then when you passed away. Let's see. So when it mentioned edge, well, there's, again, it's not really edge, but kind of the REM pod. But maybe they were aged by the edge of a cliff. So there was probably a big tree branch hanging over. And yeah, you guys can unfortunately figure out what happened. So again,
Tranquility.
Is that the, I don't know. So every time I ask if they want me to say a prayer or anything, that's one of the words I get. Like, I need to find peace, tranquil. Otherwise, it's saying after I say the prayer, it says that. So maybe they want me to say the prayer. Okay, I will. No, okay. Okay. Ready? It's in my head.
What is going on?
A lot. A spirit, a soul said, help me. I'm about to read a prayer for whoever needed it, as well as I'm seeking spirits that may have been either HANGED or were M'd because of somebody, and that person was HANGED. And then again, somebody popped in and said, help me. So I'm going to help them. They were just interacting with the square looking box thingy with a red light, making it click. So I don't know if that was you or them. But I'm going to say the prayer. I just pulled it up here. Okay? In my head, by the way. Oh, that was fine.
I'm sorry.
Either they're sorry for, I guess, interrupting the session, or they're sorry that the person that needed the help, they interrupted, or they're sorry because of how they were sadly aged. So I just said the prayer in my head. Hopefully whoever asked for it received it. Let me know by interacting with anything in front of me, from the 3 couples, any of them going off, by tapping, shaking, or picking up. Otherwise that REM pod again, or the EMF meter to orange or red. Okay? So no problem, no problem. It's okay. Whoever said, what's going on, it's okay. It's what happens. I get that a lot. There you go. So again, I think I got all the names. Party, a political party. Perhaps when it mentioned party. So you were tied to some political party and were aged. We got 626 with that extra word, party. And it's saying, some type of scouting party. 18.
18.
Is this somebody who is that age? 18 of age that was aged? Angie Edie? I don't know if I'll be able to pinpoint out of those almost 11,000 though. So that's going to be tough. But again, I'm not going to be able to go through, but there's a lot that mentions that extra word party. And it could be a type of party, such as a political party, that kind of thing, or we're at a party. So I don't know. I'm not going to go through 626. Sorry. Okay, sure.
Manifesting.
You do what you need to do to manifest. I don't know if I'll see you, but we can give it a go. So we got Luther, Noel, who was 18 years of age, passed away. He was aged. Oh, he had aged him. Okay. In the yeah. Okay.
Go deeper.
In your story, okay. Well, here's again Luther, Noel. From the looks of it, he did it himself in a barn of his employer in 1910. So, did I find one of them? Otherwise, we have Richard Lee Ritter. Oh no, another one that decided to H themselves, but unfortunately didn't pass away until later in the hospital.
Spirits walk.
Is that why the camera focused in and out just right then? It was saying spirit walk. So yeah, there's 92, and unfortunately I have a feeling that the young ones that were 18 may have chose to go that way by being H. Oh. Is that the case? Not all of them, but the majority that might be in this list without scrolling?
Follow us right.
Back over here. Follow us right. Well, like I said, there's 92. And the majority are probably going to say that they were young at that age and ended up maybe, unfortunately, taking their own selves out of the world, sadly. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I could scroll with one hand, all 92. All right, I'm going to sadly wrap things up soon. So again, if you do have a story to say or want to be found, you just, again, try to tell me your name. I might be able to find you. As long as it's a unique name like Violet, apparently, or Grace, or May. There wasn't as many. And even if I said the prayer for that one particular spirit, it could have been heard and received by those that were here. So one last time, again, the cat balls, if it works this time, nope, do this one. Is that why it doesn't work? Yeah. All right, I did that one for you. Okay.
Amaze.
Is it amazing that those things light up? Pretty cool. So again, it keeps focusing in and out. So if you're here, you can prove to me by tapping that cat ball or another cat ball, whichever one works for you, to say, hey, we're here. Thank you for putting our topic of being aged as one of the sessions that you're doing. Because not many people come and talk to us or care to listen to us, and you are, so thank you. So again, REM Pod or cat ball to say thank you. And me saying in advance, you're welcome. Because apparently there's so many. And I don't even think all of them are even in this list. I mean, I see they're interacting with maybe the EMF meter. Okay, I don't know why it keeps focusing in and out. If it's them coming into the scene, or if it's because of a device that's just making it focus in and out. I don't know. Wasn't doing it as often, it's just like, yep, spirits walk, and it's like,
There's many others.
That's what I figured. Yes, again, I was just mentioning that. There's far too many to have a session where it's going to be just 1 hour. There's so many that this could be like a mini parter, but I'm just going to let it be one part for now and see if I keep getting that H word, unfortunately, then I'll be like, oh, were you from that session? You just didn't get to speak up, and you're now coming in 2 days later. I don't know. Some are shy. Maybe they don't have the energy at the time. I don't know. So I'm sorry, again, there's so many that were very young, 18, and that had passed away because of either by their own choice or may have been emmed. I'm not going to go through the entire list, sadly, but there is a lot. Different names and everything. So again, they put it on the Spirit Talker and said, at that moment when I was thinking during our premiere live chat, and I was like, what should I do my session on? And that popped up on the actual premiere video. I was like, what? Did you just help me? I don't know. Could have been a coincidence, but that may have been the Spirit saying, yes, we would like to have a topic on that. Thank you. Beard. Well,
Beard.
that was from my last session, just as I ended it. It said beard, visual, figure, and it said we're family. And I was just talking to Bobby. So, I don't know. Probably just a repetitive word that's just popping in. Otherwise, of course, there's going to be many men with beards in those olden times and current. Yeah, it's going to be hard to pinpoint. All right, well, I don't know. The camera keeps going in and out, in and out. So I may have to, sadly, have to wrap it up. Last phrase or word or name, unless that takes me to a whole new direction because I have to look them up. But I'm going to slowly have to wrap it up and end it. So again,
I'm attached to the forest.
Yeah. So there is, unfortunately, a famous forest for people doing that type of thing in that forest in Japan. Akihara, that forest.
Inferno.
So, I don't know. It's interesting how it says I'm attached to the forest, and there could be definitely some spirits from the Akihara that are still there roaming as spirits because of what they did.
Protected.
So are the spirits that are either here are letting us know that they are being protected by someone, or spirit guides are protecting them, or the forest helps protect them? I'm unsure about the infernal situation though. I don't know if that was what they ended up having, where they were aged and then their body was placed in something that was, again, burned to get rid of the evidence. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, some interesting ones that came through. And hopefully whoever was asking for help got the help. Okay. Well, shall we? Gonna try to end it here. Hopefully. My hand is actually starting to hurt, so that's another reason why I'm probably gonna have to end it. Sorry. Oh no.
Did you hear that?
No, I did not hear that. again, my ears, my physical ears did not hear whatever you were trying to say or do. But if you were to get to that box thingy and then get close, I should be able to hear a click, or even closer, a beep, and it will light up. Unfortunately, I didn't hear you. Sorry. Otherwise, you can tap on one of those round clear balls that light up. I'm sorry.
Strength.
So I don't know if they mean like they need more energy, or I need more strength to listen to them, or I need to open my mind. I don't know. It's weird. I can hear other spirits whisper in other sessions from other people, but during my sessions, I don't normally hear them. And when I do hear them, it's questionable if it was outside or just, someone inside. I did definitely hear Did definitely hear a meow from Fifi.
I'm listening to you.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're listening to me. So it's funny because you guys can hear me, right? Because you just said I'm listening to you, but you're not able to let me hear you, which is sad. See my face? Sad. I mean, I would like to hear something other than, no offense to the lady voice that they have decided to add as the apt voice, but I'd like to be able to hear your voice. Just like Meow Meow, aka Fifi's voice. When I was talking about her and it's meow, and I'm like, what? And I captured it. Woohoo. Anyways, that's that. Well, like I said, I think I have to just sadly wrap it up. I hope that they, are all at peace at least, especially those that may have been emmed. And then those that did unfortunately do the emming and was H'd, saw their life review and saw what they obviously did bad of, but were able to find peace towards the end. We all make mistakes, I'm sure, but yeah. And again, sickness could be a mental issue. That's a big thingy out there. And of course, people that feel less of themselves choosing to go out that way too. So I may just do that prayer one more time.
You are resourceful.
Thank you. So I'm going to turn this one off so we don't get anything else. So like I said, there's so many people that may have chose to do the thing that they did to get H'd, or because they chose to leave the world and they chose to do the H. I will say a prayer for them. Okay? All right. This is your Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.